Hello, Assalamu alaikum.
Assalam.
My name is Shanaz Khurshid. Number one, Allah is an extension
Can you,
of the last.
I can't hear you. Can you speak?
Number one, my first question is actually I wanted you to tell me about riqab.
About?
Can you elaborate on the word riqab?
Riqab, the word is slavery.
Slavery of the mind, or is
No,
that
no, no,
just a-
slavery. In the rural areas, you can see many people are enslaved.
them?
Yeah.
So how do we? I see. So we have to also give
No.
charity to them.
You can go and give to the people who are enslaved them, their workers, their slave. You can give to the owner the amount of money and you get them free.
All right. And the second one is an extension of the last question. Is a widow and a divorcee, does she come in the category of an orphan? A widow
Yeah, you know,
or a divorcee? Both of
every
them.
girl who is not getting married, who is have no caretaker, is basically that category. You must understand this in the Quran, for especially the women, the girls, the orphan category is one orphan I just now explained, right? But in the Quran, there is an ayat in the Quran which Allah is asking. I can refer to that ayat, which referred. If you want to see, I will tell you in Surah Nisa 4 and 127, I suppose. وَيَسْتَفْتُونَكَ فِي النِّسَاءِ, and they ask you concerning women. Now, the Quran is telling that people are asking concerning women. The Arabic word is Nisa, is woman. Okay?
Yes.
Allah answers, قُلْ يُفْتِيكُمْ فِيهِنْ. Allah gives you, or they want fatwa, or what fatwa is basically in Arabic is fatwa. They are asking a fatwa for women, legal advice. They are asking for a legal advice for women. In women, Allah gives you legal advice. وَمَا يُتْلَى عَلَيْكُمْ فِي الْكِتَابِ, and what is being recited over you in the book. فِي يَتَامَ النِّسَاءِ اللَّاتِي, in the orphan woman. Lati la tunahunna ma kutiba lahunna. You do not give them what Allah has written for them. وَتَرْغَبُونَ أَن تَنْكِحُوهُنَّ, and you have a desire to marry them. So the question is that women, the legal advice is for the women. The Arabic starts with the yes, وَيَسْتَفْنُوكَ فِي النِّسَاءِ. They asked a legal advice for the woman, among women. But the answer was given, and for the yatama nisa, orphan woman. وَمَا يُتْلَى عَلَيْكُمْ فِي الْكِتَابِ فِي يَتَامَ النِّسَاءِ اللَّاتِي. So Allah explaining you that you were asking, you means mankind is asking a legal advice from the messenger regarding women. But Allah answers back that what is written in the book, for the orphan women, you do not give them what is required for them, and you do not marry them, and yet you desire them to marry them. So in the Quran, a woman, orphan, is any woman who is a marriageable age, or his age is passing by, or she's a divorcee, or she's a widow who does not have a caretaker. She comes under the category or a class of orphan. A divorcee is an orphan, a widow is an orphan, a woman whose age is passing by, she's not been selected and get married, she's an orphan. She can take care of herself in the world, that's not her duty, but she can do so, but she will come under the category of an orphan. So that is why when they ask the question about the woman, Allah answers back, not the question or a fatwa or a legal advice. The legal advice was given back for the orphan woman, that it is written for them, you marry two. What is written for the woman? وَإِنْ خِفْتُمْ أَلَّا تُقْسِطُوا فِي الْيَتَامَى فَانْكِحُوا مَا طَابَ لَكُم مِّنَ النِّسَاءِ مَثْنَىٰ وَثُلَاثَ وَرُبَاعَ. It says that if you fear that you cannot do justice among the women, you marry them in 2s and 3s and 4. So that is for the orphan woman. Every woman becomes under the category of an orphan when you can't, when she's not getting married. So divorcee, widow, normal woman whose age is passing by and she's not being caretaker of, there is no caretaker, she's an orphan woman.
Okay, my name is Khurshid.
Yes.
I have to ask a question, that is that you have to work out a profit. What is the system of calculating the profit from which you have to, take your 80% and give 20% to whatever sadaqah and zakat?
Oh, that's simple. Everybody knows how to work out his profit of all the expenditures. There are expenditures that in your lifestyle, and every person who is living a lifestyle, he knows his expenditures. And then he knows this amount of money I'm saving. That the amount that you are saving is the net profit taking out your expenditures. But the amount that you save is the net profit after completion of your expenditures. But that is your profit. You cannot, if you want to, the running expenditures you are spending on your running expenditures, and you want to buy a car, and now that buying a car does not come in the running expenditures. So you have to buy that car from your profit. So you have to take out from the profit that amount, 20%, then you can buy a car. You cannot say, okay, but this is my running expenditure, now I want to buy a car, I've got money, I've got some profit, so I'll just go and buy a car. No. When you are purchasing something, apart from your running expenditures, that profit is your profit, and from that profit you have to give it out 20, then the remaining from that profit you can buy cars, you can buy any purchase, you can purchase anything. You cannot include that money in it and you can purchase. You have to exclude that amount, then you can purchase.
Yeah, I've got that. Now, there was a young lady who was asking a question that if she gives money to her parents, that they are needy and all that, you said that you give out of 80%. Now, if she's, for instance, is giving a certain percentage, she'll deduct it from her expenses and then work out the profit, or after 20% separately, and then from 80% she takes out fresh. Will that come in expenditure?
No, I just explained to this girl was thinking that she can spend the 20% on the parents. That's not right.
No, not 20%.
No, I'm just trying to explain to the 100. Suppose she's got this son or a daughter is suppose earning member, and he's got 100 rupees a profit after expenditure on the father or the parent. They can just spend, but they have to spend it from the 80, not from the 20. She was asking that can they spend the 20 on their parents. So I told her, no, she cannot spend the 20 because whatever is left over from the father comes to the children. So the leftover is the profit that you left over whatever that you left. If I die, I leave a certain amount of wealth behind me. So that is my profit. So that means in this world, I have to take care of my children. I have to take care of my parents if they are alive. I have to take care of my brothers and sisters from my 80. 20 are the categories. So all this, I was telling her, she wanted that I can spend on, if my parents are poor and they're in that condition, so I can spend 20 on them. No, you have to spend from your 80 to the parents and 20 to the categories.
Okay, just one last one. And that is, there's one there's ambiguity in my mind at least. When you say marriageable age, now marriageable age could be 16, could be 18, could be, in army it is 26. You have to specify some kind of age. And then you also say that if, he's not mentally retarded, then, his age limit can grow or what. So there's no rational system of working the marriageable age out.
The purpose of marriage, so in the Quran, the purpose of marriage is basically for reproduction, because the women are your tilth or for cultivation. That's what the Quran speaks about marriage. It's not a contract living together. It is basically a design system made by God Almighty for cultivation, for producing children. Now, this marriageable age, every woman knows, every man knows that there is a specific time where her menstruation cycle is complete, then she can bear no children. That is about 45 on average. So women that is why men and parents are more interested that the daughters should get married soon. And Quran also speak that you marry young girls so that they can produce children. That is the purpose of marriage. But for men, there is no limit. Of course, I understand that 60 or 70, whatever, you can marry at any age. But for women, there is a limitation is there. So that is why I am telling you, they come onto an orphan class if their age is passing by. She comes into that category. That is why Allah is referring to them. I especially refer to an orphan woman. It doesn't refer to orphan man. That ayah that I read to her is referring to an orphan woman. Any woman who is age is passing by and she is not getting married, that means she comes under the category of orphan. Marriageable is, I refer to an orphan woman, if she is not mentally sober, then you should not even marry her. So Allah says you try them first. If they are not sober, do not let them marry. If they are not sobriety or they are not mature enough, then if not marriage, no giving money back to them. If they are sober, then you give them money back and then you marry them. So sobriety is, the word used in Arabic is sober, rushda, is referring for sobriety. Women who are sober, that is the given, the category. But for men there is no limitation of marriage.
I thank you.